Hello and welcome to my 2023 crypto skin tier list. Now, the last time I uploaded a tier list was probably around July 2021. So obviously time has gone by, so has my taste in crypto skins. And also we've been introduced to a bunch of new, cool and interesting crypto skins. You guys are welcome to agree or disagree on the placements of the crypto skins in the tier list. And at the end of the video, we'll be comparing our old 2021 tier list and also the community tier list that we did recently on stream. If you'd like to create your own tier list, then be sure to check out the link in the description. And once you've done, you can share it on our Discord group or you can share it to me on Twitter. And without further ado, let's get into it. To start off our tier list, we are starting from the bottom, from the trash tier list all the way up to S tier. And we have two skins that belong into this tier. And first up is the Blue Dragon. I believe this is a season 13 battle pass skin. There's nothing much to it, essentially just a placeholder for crypto. It's a shame, but no dragon scales on crypto, nothing too fancy. And also we have the first of our legendaries, which is Nomad Overseer. Now this skin, I do regret buying it. I would very much have Hackfrost over the skin. This does give me WWE vibes, but yeah, nothing. I do like the fur on the coat and the belt, but apart from it, the whole outfit is just a no from me. Now, there wasn't much to say about our trash section of the tier list, but we move on to F tier. So we have Broken Syntax, Sweet Synergy, Neon Winter, Cyber Attack, Dragon Skin, Patch Notes, Azure Gaze, and Hackfrost. Many of these skins, such as Neon Winter or Azure Gaze or Hackfrost, I do not own. And there is a reason why, because they're equally as bad as each other. But to note from the F tier would probably be Dragon Skin, Cyber Attack, or Patch Notes. These skins are probably... It's a poor ranking, I do agree. But I believe that they belong in F tier. They aren't as appealing as the other skins on top of the tier list, but... I do apologize for their ranking. And the one that I hate the most in that tier list would probably be Hackfrost. I know I slander it a lot in my streams, and I have a few come to rescue Hackfrost, but it's just not the skin for me. And it's probably one of the last legendary skins that I need to buy, but unfortunately it's not touching. And yeah, that's about it. Next up, we have our D ranking. So to start off, we have Totemic Might, Blue Steel, and Colonel Panic. But for Totemic Might, I do like the design. However, I just don't like the turquoise color scheme to it. That's about it, really. It's just the color that puts me off. But I do kind of like it for the face mask. It's just a shame that it's body. Blue Steel, I do not own. But I did miss it from the Christmas event, I believe. It was back in rotation for a bit. I do kind of regret not buying it, but either way, it just saves me a bit of money, saving from buying the Will Smith skin, basically. And at the start of our D tier list will be Colonel Panic. Now, this is a harsh ranking, but I just don't really like the glossy parts of the skin. But I do like the details on the jacket, and I do like the embroidery, I assume it is. But apart from it, just can't really say anything else about the skin. So I think it deserves a D tier, but just does not go above or below that. Next up is our C ranking. So these are the skins that can be okay, but can be bad. It just really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. Two of them are Masked Dancer and Rising Phoenix. Same design, but just different colors. Now for Rising Phoenix, I do actually like the color scheme for this. This is definitely a bad ranking from me. It might just be top of C, but bottom B maybe. But I do like the gradient color, and yeah, maybe I should have changed it beforehand. But apart from that, we have our start of our C is Hallowed Spirit. I do like the design. I do like the turquoise color of the skin, but apart from the design, the color of it sort of like a rusty statue-esque, but I just don't really like it. But apart from the fur and the color, the turquoise color, that's just about it. Now we move on to our B ranking. So at the bottom we have Midnight Cypher, Hardened Circuitry, Masked Storyteller, Strength and Power, Roaring Guardian, and Hypebeast. Now to note, Strength and Power is probably I think the more recent skins that have been released in this ranking from the anime collab, and obviously this is an inspiration to Goku. But this skin would probably be a C tier. It didn't have the sort of animations to go with it. It just sort of highlights Goku's powers and Crypto's powers as well. And I'd probably say the same thing for Hardened Circuitry. If it wasn't for animation, would probably make this skin probably average. But both skins are equally as good, but Strength and Power slightly edges it. And to note, Roaring Guardian is the recolor of Hallowed Spirit. Now they've still gone for a similar darker tone to the skin, but I believe Roaring Guardian just makes it a whole lot better, especially with the red glow. But overall, this design is quite top tier, but just sits at B. So at the start of our B ranking would be Hypebeast. This is the first skin that I crafted for Crypto. This skin just struck out to me more than Hired Gun, and it just goes against what Crypto is really for at the moment. It would be just being safe, but obviously Taejun Park would like to express himself, and he's done so with this skin. Now we move on to our A rank. So these skins aren't the best of the best, but they are top skins in their rank. So we have Elfmaid, Machine Language, Fuzzy Logic, Inconspicuous, Awoken Fury, Deadly Bite, and Devil's Advocate. At the bottom of A rank we have Elfmaid, one of the recent skins I believe during the Christmas event. I do like the color scheme along with the details on the jacket, and especially his headgear. I know a lot of people do not like this skin and don't rate it at all. I believe A is a solid choice for this skin. In the middle of A rank we have Inconspicuous, and this skin compared to the other skins in the ranking is more basic. It's just a jacket, but the details of the technology that he used to program the drones in the Apex games adds more to this skin. But I'd probably say it's a weird ranking for Inconspicuous, but this is Taejun Park. Alongside Inconspicuous, we have Awoken Fury. Now, I've mentioned that this is a personal favorite of mine in my old video, I believe. The design is obviously Seeker of Knowledge. This is a recolor of that. And the recolor of red, gold, and black. You can't really go wrong with that color scheme. Last to note for A rank is Devil's Advocate. Now, it is a simple design, but the designs, the decals, I guess, the flame decals and the wings on the design makes it a whole lot better, especially with the white hair. And I guess you can't really go wrong with a simple, effective skin like Devil's Advocate. Before we move on to our S tier, I forgot to mention the OG Crypto skin. I haven't seen this skin in a while, and I believe that this skin does belong in a high C, low B. It is the basic Crypto skin, nothing much to it, but for the OG Crypto mains out there who have been rocking this for a while, I believe that this is a fair ranking. Now, the moment you have been waiting for, the best of Crypto's skins belong in S tier. Now, in my old video, I believe I had 4 at S tier, but now there is a newcomer, more recently the Cryptic Conjurer. But apart from that, here is their rankings. We have Winter's Grasp at 5, Cryptic Conjurer at 4, 3 Seeker of Knowledge, Hired Gun at 2nd, and most importantly, Whitelisted at 1. Now, I don't really need to explain myself as to why these skins belong in S tier. If you know, you know. But to note, the most recent skin, the Cryptic Conjurer, which is a inspiration to Doctor Strange, I believe this is definitely the personal favorite skin of mine. The black, gold, and red color scheme along with the purple. It sort of, at first, it reminded me of Dr. Zurg. I believe it's Dr. Zurg from Toy Story. But this is probably one of the cleanest skins in the game. I'd probably rank it number 1 if I could. But there are more accepted skins at number 1, such as Whitelisted. But yeah, this skin I'll be rocking for a while. So that is the end of my 2023 Crypto skin tier list. Now, I wanted to add the 2021 version that I did, and to note that there are a few changes. Deadly Bite downgrading to A rank and not having a trash tier. But there are a few changes here and there. Not sure what happened, but obviously my taste has changed and the addition of new crypto skins have been added over time. And I also want to add the community tier list that we did quite recently. I had the opportunity to invite viewers to have their say on certain skins, and the majority I basically put in each tier. There were a few disagreements, but it is what it is. The tier list was made. I do wish to make another tier list in the future, hopefully with more improved skins. But if you'd like to make your own, just check out the link in the description and share it on the socials or the Discord group that we have. But this is the end of the video, and I'd like to thank you for watching and have a good one.